Good morning. This is your 8:15 daily operations weather briefing, starting off with cloudy and rainy conditions around the region this morning. Currently not seeing rain, but I did see some rain showers moving through the area earlier this morning, and we'll continue with that chance of rain showers as we move through our weather today with some unsettled conditions expected. Additionally, seeing some breezy conditions that will continue through today, and then we'll see more seasonable and quieter conditions as we move into the second half of the week. If we take a look at the current surface analysis, we have high pressure to our north, an area of low pressure to our south along a stationary boundary, keeping that onshore flow in the region this morning and helping to assist with some of this rain activity. Additionally, having an upper level low support that activity as well. We'll see that gradually moving out of the region as we move into our Wednesday, but for now we'll be dealing with those light rain showers, and then we'll see this boundary push through the area as we get to the later portions of the week, with high pressure building in behind it, with things becoming quiet and more seasonable. But a quick look at our current conditions this morning: broken deck at 1,400 feet, broken at 7,000, overcast at 9,500 feet. Seeing those breezy winds out of the east-northeast, 14 knots sustained, gusting up to 21 knots. Seeing the temperature at 70 degrees, and our relative humidity is at 90%. A quick look at the local radar here. We can see, looking at mainly some shower activity off to our southeast off the coast. Not seeing any local rain at this time, but again, do expect additional showers to move through the areas and move through working hours today. If we zoom out a bit and look at the broader picture here with the current visible satellite as well as the composite radar here, we can see we're in a bit of a hole for the rain activity, but we are socked into clouds, expecting that to continue over the next 24 hours. But we'll expect some of this shower activity to gradually kind of drift through our local area, bringing that shower chance again through the daytime hours. So if we look at the high resolution model, see how things play out moving through the day today. Again, model here has some reflectivities in here quite early this morning. I think as we get later towards the morning will be our best chance of seeing those rain showers kind of start picking back up locally here, and we'll see much of that continue as we move through the afternoon time frame. Looking at a very low end chance of any lightning with this, with the lack of instability, but should see those rain showers continuing as we move through the afternoon hours, and then as we get into the evening, mainly passing the 8 p.m. time frame, we'll start to see a lot of this activity moving out of the area and just dealing with some lingering light sprinkles or light showers around the area, as you can see with some light reflectivity showing up in the modeling here. That continues as we move through the early morning hours of Wednesday, just a slight chance of an isolated light shower pushing through. And then moving into the day on Wednesday, we should see mainly dry conditions. We'll start to see a break in some of the cloud cover, seeing mostly cloudy, possibly some partly cloudy conditions at times, but overall mostly cloudy and a very low end chance of an afternoon light shower passing through, or light sprinkle, but not looking very likely, and will be short-lived if it was to occur and not very impactful. If we move overnight, Wednesday into Thursday morning, we'll see that boundary approaching the area. Looks to remain dry and weak as it approaches. Nonetheless, we'll see dry conditions push through with that, and high pressure building in behind it, setting up for dry conditions as we move into the day on Thursday, and likely remaining dry as we move through the remainder of the week. So if we look at our 24-hour weather risk chart for today, starting off with an orange risk for precip as we move through the day, continuing till about 20 local this evening, keeping a yellow risk for those winds at or above 25 knots. Again, looking at a good chance for rain showers, particularly as we get later in the morning and through the afternoon time frame. We'll see our high temperature right around 71 degrees for today, and those winds will continue out of the east-northeast, 10 to 15 knots sustained, gusting up to 24 knots as we move through the afternoon time frame. So that's bringing those weather risks into the area. And then going into the evening time frame, we'll start to see rain mainly diminish after that, again, 20 local time frame, but keeping a slight chance of light rain shower around the area. So keeping that yellow risk for precip through the next 24 hours, and then just a slight chance for some patchy mist around the area. We'll likely see some lower ceilings as we move through the first part of the overnight. We'll see our low temperature around 64 degrees, and as we get into that time period just prior and after sunrise, we'll start to see a few breaks in the clouds, and we'll see those winds relaxing as well out of the north-northeast at 5 to 10 knots to start the day on Wednesday. Tides are running about a foot above normal, and looking at the next couple of days, we'll see mainly green conditions over the next couple of days with mostly cloudy conditions for Wednesday. At a very low end chance of passing isolated light shower or sprinkle, and just slightly breezy conditions through the day, but nothing too significant with a high of 74. We'll see mostly cloudy conditions to start the evening Wednesday night, and then likely see a decrease in some of that cloud cover, becoming partly cloudy at times. We'll see a slight chance for maybe some patchy mist around the area before sunrise, but expecting our low of 60 degrees. And then Thursday looks to be a nice day, partly cloudy. Could see some mostly cloudy periods in the afternoon with some daytime heating. Otherwise, we'll see our high around 75 degrees. That's going to wrap up the 8:15 daily operations weather briefing. We'll be back again at 10 a.m. to take a look at the extended forecast. Enjoy your morning.